What's good, Polar Nation? It's your bear Koki, back with another chilly video for you guys today. And today, we are back after I kind of took a small little break yesterday. I don't know, I guess wasn't feeling it. One of my videos wouldn't upload. No big deal, just a small little break. Doesn't really matter. No, the views have been doing terrible anyway. Here are my receiver duo rankings. Let's get straight into it. Longer video, gotta go through 32 teams of 2 different receivers. So 32 Redskins, they got Scary Terry, an absolute beast. But then after that, I think a 5th round pick from last year, Calvin Holman. I mean, today's NFL, you have to have at least, I don't know, you have to have some, maybe 2 receivers, 3, I don't know. But you can't have just one good receiver. So, and these are receiver duos. So yeah, Scary Terry just can't carry, no. Then you got the Jets. Maybe I should have ranked the Redskins maybe higher than the Jets, but the Jets got James Crowder and Denzel Mims. Other than that, they got pretty much nothing, and these two are both decent. We don't know what Denzel Mims has done in the NFL yet. He was a second-round pick from this year. So, for that reason, I had him at 31. Now, for 30, I gotta have the Packers with Davante Adams and Allen Lazard. I feel like a few other ones I could have put, like Devin Funches or Vlandez Stantling or something. Anyway, I just put Davante Adams, but yet again, same with Scary Terry. He can't carry the squad. It's a receiver duo. Next to the Dolphins, you got Devontae Parker, who is pretty good. He had a really good year. Oh, did you hear that? My hand just cracked like crazy. Dang, bro. Anyway, minor detour. Dolphins, Devontae Parker, crazy year, and Allen Hurns, who's a solid in the slot, kind of underrated. Pretty good receiver, not gonna lie. Just solid, honestly. Not terrible, not amazing, but not really has had any breakout years, but that's a solid receiver duo right there. Now to the 49ers, got Deebo Samuel. Now you're getting into some decent ones. 49ers got Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk, we don't know what he's done. Deebo Samuel did okay last year, not like A.J. Brown or like Hollywood Brown, not like any of those guys, but still pretty good. Next team, Ravens, Holly Brown, who is going to do, I think, better than he did last year. I think he even said himself, he's been getting some weights, he's faster, he's way better. And then got Myles Boykins, maybe a 4th or 5th round pick from last year, though. So, as a receiver duo, not the greatest. Holly Brown is going to be the only target in Baltimore. Meanwhile, you got the Giants, Darius Slayton and Sterling Shepard. Both kind of underrated. Darius Slayton had a pretty good year last year, while Sterling Shepard's underrated as it is. He's been solid. He's dealt with not great quarterbacks, so if Daniel Jones can break out, maybe Sterling Shepard can too. So, yeah. Next team we got here, the Jaguars with DJ Chark and, what's his name? It's Chenault Jr. Something. I have to forget his first name. Dang, bro. Anyway, DJ Chark, really good for the Jaguars. If Gardner Minshew can break out, then that means DJ Chark can break out. And, Chenault Lavinka, I think. Chenault Jr. Second round pick. We yet again haven't seen what he does. So, I don't know. You can't grade off that. So, yeah. Next team we got here is, for the Giants, I could have also put, like, a Golden Tate, but let me know if you want me to do receiver trios in the future. But right now I'm just doing duos, so. Next team we got here is, the Bears with Allen Robinson and Anthony Miller. Allen Robinson, I need to see more from him, pretty much. He's had really good year. He's had really good games and then really bad games. Anthony Miller is just solid. So a pretty good receiver duo, just they don't have the greatest quarterback as it is. Maybe Nick Foles takes over. That might be the greatest scenario for them. I don't know. Next team we got here is the Eagles with Alshon Jeffrey, who a lot of teams think they're going to cut, but that would do absolutely nothing for him. I could have also put Marquise Goodwin, could have also put Deshaun Jackson, but I put their best pass catchers, their biggest targets, Alshon Jeffrey and Jalen Reagor. Reagor is kind of overrated as it is. We haven't seen what he's done in the NFL, and people have already think he's a sleeper for Rookie of the Year. That's not going to happen. Patriots. I'm sorry if you're a fan of him, but these are my opinions. Don't quote me or don't any of that good stuff. This is just my opinions. Julian Edelman and N'Keal Harry. Edelman's really good in the slot. He can really make defenders miss. He's just really good. But N'Keal Harry as his duo partner. I could have also put Mohamed Sanu, but whatever. Put N'Keal Harry just because Sanu didn't look that good even with Tom Brady last year. N'Keal Harry's had injury problems, but I think now that he's back, maybe with the younger quarterback in Jarrett Stidham, I don't know what's going on with Patriots quarterback issue, but I put Harry there. So I put them at 22. Next team, 21 Chargers. Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Keenan Allen is such a good receiver, really solid. He's getting up there the wrong side of 30, but then you got, I think Mike Williams, I'm pretty sure. He was a first-round pick, and he's not done anything. Yeah, anything. And then you got, so next team, Raiders, Ruggs, what's his first name? Henry Ruggs. I think the second or third, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, he was the first receiver taken in the draft, which shocked everybody. He was a fast guy. I guess the Raiders wanted someone like that. I don't know. Could have also put Bowden or their fourth-round pick from last year, which I forget his name. I think it was Edwards. Something Edwards. And then you also got Tyrell Williams. Probably the better Williams out of all these Williams. He was on the Chargers, then got signed with the Raiders last year. Was solid, but Derek Carr is not that great of a quarterback. So, next team, Colts, you got T.Y. Hilton and, what's his first name? Michael Pittman, I think. So, the Colts, with a new quarterback in Philip Rivers, T.Y. Hilton he wants to be a Colt for life, too. Well, for his career, obviously, but Hilton, he needs to break out with Philip Rivers. He's really good as it is, but Pittman, we haven't seen what he's done in the NFL, obviously, but he's still a good receiver, nonetheless. Next team we got here, the Steelers. We got Juju Smith-Schuster and Deontay Johnson. Could have picked James Washington, could have done Chase Claypool. I chose Johnson. I've liked what he's done better than James Washington and Chase Claypool we haven't seen. So both a really good receiver duo. One of the underrated ones, I would say. Maybe I should rank them higher, but that's okay. Next team, Titans. A.J. Brown, who's a beast, and then Corey Davis, who is kind of a draft bust. Picked at the number 4 spot, I think in 2016, and hasn't done much up to this point. Next team we got here, the Vikings at number 16, halfway through. We got Adam Thielen, who is a monster, undrafted free agent, who's prevailed through everything, and Justin Jefferson, a first-round pick, who they traded Stephon Diggs for that, I believe it was for that pick, to pick up Justin Jefferson. We obviously haven't seen what he's done in the NFL up to this point, but we just don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Just go with me here. Panthers, DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. Signed him in free agency. DJ Moore is a beast, underrated. Facts. Robbie Anderson, underrated slot receiver. Really good duo with Teddy B. Chiefs. I could have put Sammy Watkins. I could have put Calvin Benjamin. I could have put something Robinson. I forget his other name, but I put McCall Hardman, second round pick from last year, and Tyreek Hill. I think they're a great speedster, a duo. So I think they're going to do really good. So yeah, I mean, they got Patrick Mahomes. I mean, what do you expect? But Texans, I put. Just because I think Cooks, Hardman could break out, who knows, but you got Brandon Cooks, who is almost like Hill, but not like Hill. Cooks is a bit older and not as fast, but still one of those really good speedsters and knows what to do. Meanwhile, Fuller he's dealt with a lot of injuries, not lived up to the potential everyone thought he would be. If he doesn't do good this year, he'll be placed as a draft bust. Now, number 12, you got the Bills. You got Stephon Diggs and John Brown. Diggs, you can argue he's one of the top 5, maybe top 10 receivers in the NFL. Meanwhile, John Brown, he was the only target for Josh Allen, pretty much. I don't count Cole Beasley. And then he just was, I think he got over 1,000 yards receiving, but I think he's over 30, is he now? I don't know, it doesn't matter. That's a pretty good duo, if John Brown can have the same year as he had last year. Seahawks, you have Tyler Lockett, who's been Russell Wilson's pretty much only target, and then they drafted DK Metcalf, I think in the 3rd round, or the end of the 2nd last year, I don't remember, but Metcalf is kind of overrated. I'm gonna get heat for that, but he really is. He had a solid year, but he's not like the beast everyone. He's jacked. He is, but he didn't have a beast-like year. I'm pretty sure he dealt with injury at the beginning of the year, had some trouble. So I don't know. Bengals, you have AJ Green. He might, with his injuries and wrong side of 30, I don't know. But I put him and Tyler Boyd. Could have put Auden Tate. Could have put John Ross. Could have even put second round pick this year, which I'm forgetting the name, O.T. Higgins. So, but I put Tyler Boyd, who's pretty good as it is, and then you got AJ Green. Falcons, you have Calvin Ridley, who's been solid. I would like him to break out. And then you have Julio Jones, who's maybe top 3, maybe top 2 receiver. Hopkins might take that, but it's up to you to decide that. Broncos, I love this duo. Honestly, you could have put, what's his name? Their second round pick from this year, I'm forgetting his name because I'm a dumbo. You could have also put, man, I'm forgetting all the Broncos receivers. But you could also put Tyree Cleveland. I'm just kidding. That was their 7th round pick from this year. When you watch college football miracles, Tyree Cleveland has like 203s. Insane. Anyway, that's the kind of hype the Broncos want with Courtland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. Who's their slot receiver? It was their 2nd round pick from this year. I'm blanking out. Anyway, next team, you got the Cowboys with Amari Cooper and C.D. Lamb. Could have put Michael Gallup, but I think these two are going to blossom. We just haven't seen what CD's done. Amari Cooper is kind of dealt with injury in the past, so don't know what's going to happen there. Meanwhile, you got the Saints. You have Michael Thomas, who's been the only target and a really good beast for Drew Brees, and then you also got Emmanuel Sanders. They needed another receiver. They've only had Michael Thomas. They added Sanders in free agency. They might play him at 2nd or maybe in the slot, but it doesn't matter. That duo is going to be really good. Rams, we're getting to now the really good duos, so just letting you know. Rams, you got Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods. Robert Woods is kind of underrated. He's a really good receiver. And then you got Cooper Kupp, who is really good in the slot. And then it's just a really good duo as it is. I could have also put Van Jefferson, who they drafted in the 2nd round because they traded Brandon Cooks. So, yeah, Lions, you got Galladay and Marvin Jones Jr. Marvin Jones said he's going to break out this year, and whenever an NFL player is confident in themselves, that they're going to do really good, I mean, you kind of got to believe in them. Then you got Kenny Galladay, who's been a beast as it is, made his first Pro Bowler. I think he was the first Pro Bowler for the Lions last year. I could be wrong. I think Darius Slay made it too. But I think that was it for Pro Bowls for the Lions. But anyway, Marvin Jones Jr. probably going to break out. And Kenny Galladay is a beast as it is with Matthew Stafford, who almost had an MVP type season before he got injured. Now you have him back. That's going to be nasty, even though you have a terrible coach. Now you got the Browns. Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry is kind of overrated. He's not really up there in age, but he's not been as productive as Odell Beckham. Odell played with an injury last year too, but and Baker had a bad year too, so if that team can finally do better with a new head coach, and Odell back from injury and Baker maybe having an up year, you have two best friends as a receiver duo. I mean, you kind of have to put them up there. The Cardinals, you have DeAndre Hopkins, the best receiver in the NFL, with Christian Kirk. I could have put Larry Fitz, and Andy Isabella, or someone else. I forget who, but Cardinals, Hopkins, Kirk, really good duo. Well, they should be a good duo. They should be. Kyler Murray should throw really good throws. I just can't speak. Really good throws. Did I just say that? Anyway, Hopkins, Kirk, amazing. Bucks, best receiver duo in the NFL, Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Mike Evans could argue he's a top 10 receiver. Godwin broke out this year like he was a top 5 receiver. Like, if you had him on fantasy, he went Super Saiyan on you or against your opponents. I hated to go up against him in fantasy. I did not have him. So those two are amazing. Agree, disagree on this list. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like, do all that good stuff. See you guys later.